Imagine your daily drive feeling lighter, smarter, and just a little more fun. That's the promise of the 2026 Chevrolet Aveo hatchback, a compact city car designed to turn gridlock into something you manage, not endure. Today's video is a relaxed, 30-minute, paragraph-style deep dive you can listen while you cook, commute, or scroll. We'll walk through design, interior practicality, tech, safety, driving feel, ownership costs, trims, rivals, smart buying tips, and a reality check verdict. No hype, just what matters for real-world living. If you love easy parking, low running costs, and the confidence that comes from a new car with modern basics, this one's squarely in your lane. First impressions start at the curb. The Aveo hatchback lands with clean, athletic proportions, short overhangs for easy maneuvering, wheels pushed toward the corners for a planted stance, and surfacing that catches light without screaming for attention. The fascia leans modern and tidy, with a grille treatment that looks upscale on a budget and headlamp elements that red crisp in daylight and clear at night. It's city-friendly from the jump, small enough to thread through crowded streets, but with styling cues that help it look intentional, not anonymous. If you've ever circled the block 3 times for a parking spot, you'll appreciate how this footprint slots into tight spaces without drama. Walk around to the profile, and you'll notice how the roofline and glass area are tuned for visibility rather than trend chasing. That means less neck craning when you peek over your shoulder and a better sense of where the corners of the car live. Subtle creases guide airflow down the body, and the wheel designs, typically simple, tidy, and easy to keep clean, fit the car's daily use first mission. This is a shape that favors aerodynamic efficiency and low wind, noise, more than wild ornamentation. It's intentionally understated, which keeps the design feeling fresh for longer and helps the car blend in when you want it to, or stand out gently with the right color and trim choices. At the back, the hatch is the hero. The opening is square, the loading lip is practical, and the taillight graphics give you just enough personality when the sun goes down. A small spoiler and tidy bumper sculpting suggest efficiency and stability without pretending the car is a track tool. The hatch format matters more than any brochure headline. It's what lets you live your life: groceries, a stroller, a foldable bike, music gear without graduating to a bigger, thirstier vehicle. In cities where the difference between a good parking spot and a great one is a few centimeters, the Aveo's rear design helps you back in with confidence and pop the hatch without being that car blocking the sidewalk. Open the door and the cabin philosophy becomes clear: smart space, simple controls. The seating position is upright and confidence-building, which helps newer drivers feel at ease and experienced commuters relax their shoulders. Visibility is generous. The dash sits low enough that you don't feel boxed in. Materials prioritize durability and easy cleaning. Think fabrics and grains that hide, plus stitching patterns that add visual interest without adding cost. The big win is layout. Everyday touchpoints are right where your hands naturally fall. You won't be hunting through submenus just to adjust the climate or change audio sources. The interface respects the fact that you're usually on the move. On the tech front, the Aveo sticks to approachable essentials. Expect phone mirroring for navigation and music, a screen size to glance at rather than get lost in, and physical keys for the most used functions so you're not aim-tapping on bumpy pavement. Bluetooth connectivity, a readable driver info display, and handy USB ports aim to keep your day smooth. Voice prompts tend toward the practical call a contact, navigate to a saved place, pull up a playlist without stuffing the system with novelty features you'll forget in a week. The guiding principle is frictionless. Tech that helps you get where you're going and get on with life. Storage is where this car earns its city badge. You get useful cubbies for phone and keys, cup holders that actually hold cups, and door bins that accept bottles without contortion. The glove box is honest-sized, and the center console gives you a sensible spot for wallet and transit cards. Rear seats fold split and flat to unlock a surprisingly long load area, which is perfect for the weekend IKEA run or a quick move between apartments. Keep them up and there's still honest space for weekly groceries or a gym bag. The point isn't flashy numbers. It's that the layout anticipates your day and gets out of your way. Comfort is often overlooked in small cars, but not here. Cushion density and backrest angles are tuned for commute length comfort, not 5-minute showroom sit tests. The driving position supports relaxed arms and a natural line to the pedals, which matters more at the end of a long day than any spec sheet bullet. Sound insulation aims to peel back the edge off busy streets. The chatter of traffic softens, and the thump of imperfect pavement is kept in check. You're not floating on a cloud, you're just less frazzled when you park, which is the real luxury in a compact hatch. Let's talk safety, because city driving is a contact sport of caution and quick decisions. Expect the modern basics: a multi-airbag layout, stability and traction control, and a body structure engineered to distribute crash energy where it should. Driver assist availability typically includes helpful city speed features, rear parking sensors, a clear backup camera, cues that help you keep your lane, and forms of low-speed automatic braking on certain trims or packages. These tools don't replace attention, but they do reduce the everyday oops risks: the bollard you didn't see, the curb that jumps out, the scooter tucked behind your bumper. As always, availability and specifics vary by market. Check your region's official spec sheet before you buy. Now for the part you feel in your hands: steering and ride. The AVO is tuned to be easy in tight spaces, light effort at parking speeds, while still feeling stable as your pace builds. It's not a canyon carver. It's a willing partner that points where you ask and settles quickly without drama. The suspension aims for a real-world balance: enough compliance to handle potholes and speed humps, enough control to avoid the bobbing that can make small cars feel tinny. In roundabouts and quick lane changes, it feels tidy, which translates to confidence when traffic compresses and opportunities to merge are short. At highway speeds, the car's aero-friendly shape and sensible gearing help keep cabin noise from turning your podcast into static. Lane changes are predictable, mid-corner bumps don't send the body floating, and crosswinds are handled with the kind of shrug you want in a light hatch. No, it won't feel like a luxury grand tour, but you won't arrive frazzled either. For a vehicle meant to split time between downtown sprints and weekend ring road runs, the balance is exactly where you'd expect it to be: calm, composed, and efficient. Efficiency is a major draw here. A compact footprint, modest curb weight, and city-minded tuning aim to keep fuel costs friendly and your range per tank respectable. The car rewards smooth driving. Anticipate lights, avoid aggressive throttle stabs, and let the transmission settle into taller ratios when traffic opens. If your market gets an eco-coaching display, use it as a simple way to train your right foot and save real money over a year. The broader point is ownership math. With sensible maintenance and a light touch, the AVO's running costs are designed to make a persuasive case against ride-hail dependence. Speaking of, let's look at ownership beyond the pump. Parts commonality and straightforward mechanicals typically mean easier service and a healthier network of shops that know the platform. Sticking to the maintenance schedule: oil, filters, brake fluid, tires pays dividends in reliability. Rotate tires with every service. Keep them at the recommended pressures. Replace wiper blades before monsoon season. And don't ignore small noises. A compact hatch is forgiving, but good habits are cheap insurance. If your region offers extended coverage plans or prepaid maintenance, weigh them against your annual mileage and local labor rates to decide whether the convenience is worth it. Inside the cabin, the design choices reflect daily life. Fabrics tend to hide scuffs. Plastics lean matte instead of glossy, which helps with glare and fingerprints. Controls for audio and climate are intentionally clear and reachable without taking eyes off the road for long stretches. If you share the car with friends or family, that matters. Everyone gets on the same page fast. For longer trips, a supportive seat base and an adjustable steering column go a long way. If heated mirrors or seats are available in your climate, those small comforts elevate winter mornings more than flashy options you'll rarely use. Let's consider connectivity for a moment. Most buyers will plug in their phones for maps, calls, and music. The AVO's approach favors reliable mirroring over complicated built-in NAV subscriptions. That's a good thing. Your maps are current, your playlists are familiar, and updates happen on your phone schedule. If your trim includes a reversing camera and parking sensors, you'll find them crisp in daylight and genuinely helpful at night in tight alleys. Add a dash cam if you drive in dense traffic. It's a smart accessory for any city car and can lower insurance headaches. Now, how does it fit different lives? For students and early career professionals, the AVO is small enough to fit in crowded neighborhoods, yet capable enough to handle weekend trips with friends. For a young family, the upright seating and hatchback cargo flexibility are quietly excellent. Strollers, diaper bags, and grocery runs all fit without Tetris. For rideshare or delivery side hustles, running costs and easy maneuvering matter more than bragging rights, and this platform plays to those strengths. If you're downsizing from a larger vehicle, you'll be surprised how much capability you keep and how much stress you lose when your car shrinks to meet your daily reality. Rivals in the subcompact hatch space focus on value, efficiency, and maneuverability. Some will offer flashier screens or edgier styling. Others will lean hard into sportiness. The AVO's counterpunch is balance, approachable tech, honest practicality, and a cabin that respects your time. When you compare, drive them back-to-back on the same loop, familiar streets, familiar traffic, so you can feel the differences in low-speed ride, visibility, and steering effort. Those sensations tell you far more about long-term happiness than any brochure table. Trims and options will vary by market, but the trim walk generally runs from straightforward base, the must-haves, to mid-level comfort and tech, popular sweet spot, to a topped-up version with more assist features and cosmetic touches. A good strategy is to start with the mid-trim that gets you the safety and convenience features. You'll actually use phone mirroring, reversing camera, steering wheel controls, parking sensors, and add only the options that change your daily experience. Fancy wheels look great, but a heated feature you'll use 5 months a year might be a better investment where you live. Let's talk money math. The total cost of ownership isn't just the sticker price. It's fuel, insurance, maintenance, tires, registration, and depreciation. The AVO's strengths show up in that middle band. Reasonable fuel bills, affordable tires, and straightforward service. Insurance varies widely by region and driver profile, so get real quotes for your exact trim before you commit. If you finance, shop the rate and the term. Shorter terms save interest, but only if the monthly fits your budget without squeezing the rest of your life. And if a certified used example appears attractive, compare warranty coverage and interest rates. Sometimes new with a better rate, and full warranty lands within a few currency notes of used with a higher rate. When you test drive, bring your real life with you. Load a stroller, a suitcase, or the guitar case that always give you trouble. Pair your phone, check call quality, and try your most used apps. Practice a tight parallel park and a 3-point turn on a narrow street. Check rear seat legroom with the front seat set for you. Try a rough patch of road and listen for rattles. Turn the cabin fan up to feel how the system manages airflow and noise. In daylight and at dusk, confirm that the screens remain readable and the mirror placements feel natural. A compact hatch lives or dies on usability. This is the moment to decide if the AVO's layout speaks your language. A few ownership tips for the long haul. Keep a small trunk organizer to stop groceries from rolling. Toss in a compact tire inflator and a pressure gauge. Learn the jacking points and keep the wheel lock key where you can find it. Set a reminder to wash after winter salt or monsoon grime. Your paint and underbody will thank you. Replace cabin filters on schedule to keep the AC fresh. Use quality wiper blades and change them before they streak. Small habits prevent small cars from feeling worn before their time. Customization can be thoughtful rather than loud. Consider rubber floor liners if your climate is messy, a subtle tint within legal limits to keep the cabin cooler, and a phone mount that doesn't block vents or screens. If your market offers dealer-installed accessories like roof bars, make sure they're rated for the loads you actually plan to carry and that they don't introduce wind, noise you'll hate later. Remember, the AVO's personality is honest and useful. Lean into that rather than bolting on weight you don't need. Let's address myths quickly. Small car equals unsafe. Ignores modern crash engineering and assist tech. Size is only one factor in the safety equation. Bigger engines are always better. doesn't hold in cities where throttle finesse and visibility beat horsepower at every light. And I need an SUV for cargo. Misses what a proper hatch opening and folding rear seats can do. The Aveo doesn't claim to be everything to everyone. It's focused. That's a strength, not a limitation. If you're cross-shopping, make a simple chart with must-haves and nice-to-haves. Must-haves might be phone mirroring, a reversing camera, rear sensors, height-adjustable driver's seat, and split folding rears. Nice-to-haves could be a larger screen, cosmetic wheel upgrades, or a premium paint. Score each rival by your own list, not by what's bolded in ads. The Aveo tends to do well when the list is practical and the emphasis is on living with the car every day rather than headline specs. For new drivers or families teaching someone to drive, the Aveo's gentle learning curve is a big plus. The car's dimensions are easy to understand, the controls are predictable, and the sightlines promote good habits looking far ahead, gauging gaps, and managing speed bumps gracefully. Instructors often say confidence is the compound interest of learning. Small wins early add up to relaxed competence later. This is a platform that supports that journey. As we approach a verdict, remember to check your local market's official sheet for exact details on engines, gearboxes, safety packs, and pricing. Automakers often tailor offerings by region, and early information can shift by the on-sale date. What doesn't change is the Aveo hatchback's core proposition. A city-sensible footprint, honest practicality, approachable tech, and calm driving manners that make 5 trips across town feel manageable rather than monumental. It's the kind of car that disappears into your life in the best possible way, always there, never in the way. So, who should buy it if you're a first-time buyer craving new car peace of mind and plan to rack up mostly urban miles? Start your search here. If you're a commuter who values low running costs without giving up essential features, the mid-trim sweet spot will likely fit best. If you're a small business owner or side hustler who needs a dependable tool, the hatch layout, tidy footprint, and sensible service intervals make a strong financial case. And if you're downsizing, prepare to be pleasantly surprised at how much you don't miss your larger vehicle. Before we close, a quick Q&A lightning round based on common comments. Can it handle long trips? Yes, pack smart, plan fuel breaks, and you'll find a ride calm enough for weekend getaways. Is it fun? In its own way. Light, flickable, and satisfying in tight streets where big cars feel clumsy. If your life adds a big dog or a second child, maybe, until then, you'll enjoy how much easier your days become. Here's the bottom line. The 2026 Chevrolet Aveo hatchback doesn't posture, it prioritizes. It prioritizes the things that actually make your week better. Easy parking, great visibility, stress-free controls, practical cargo, and running costs that let you say yes to more of life outside the car. If you want a faithful partner for real-world city living, this is exactly the type of car you should test first. Bring your routine with you, be honest about what you use, and choose the trim that supports your habits, not your aspirations. That's how small cars deliver big satisfaction. If this deep dive helped you, do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe, and drop a comment with the one feature your perfect city car must have. If you already drive a compact hatch, tell us what surprised you most. After a year, your experience will help future buyers. And if you're on the fence, set up back-to-back test drives on your regular routes. Your everyday life is the only benchmark that matters. Thanks for spending time with me today. Whether you're shopping this month or just curious, I hope this walkthrough made the 2026 Chevrolet Aveo hatchback feel clear and approachable. Drive safe, be kind in traffic, and I'll see you in the next one.